Ferran Torres, you will not be the end of me. Because when I saw this guy on the lineup, I was like, honestly speaking, my literal reaction was Ferran Torres care. Because why on earth will Hansi Flick decide to start Ferran Torres after coming off an injury, a mid-term injury, I would say? Because, okay, fine and good, he scored a goal, but his runs in the final third was so horrendous. In all honesty, I was so devastated in that first half because he could have gotten a hat trick at least, but then again he kept missing some important chances that was created by Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and Dani Olmo simultaneously. He kept missing chances upon chances upon chances upon chances, and I was fed up. Okay, fine and good, he scored a goal in the first half, but then again Mallorca was like, hey Barcelona, come back here, you are not going with that lead, and they tied the game by 1-0, and the first half ended, and I was saying to myself, are we going to draw points again? Are we going to draw points again? But then again, the subs came on, and since I was shouting, play Pau Victor, play Pau Victor, play Pau Victor. Now you can see, guys, what he has to offer. I mean, he was, in all honesty, let's be factual. He was more direct than even Ferran Torres, because Ferran Torres was not making use of his chances, whereas Pau Victor took his chances as he should. And in a quote that he made, he said that it is an honor to be tutored by Lewandowski, to learn from Lewandowski, and that every chance that he gets, he uses it accordingly. And that's a good thing for me, for a player that we have seen that has prospects, that I feel that has a high ceiling. And that is very, very good for him, because he ended the match with a goal. And that is very much ideal for a player like Pau Victor. Prospective, and he has 2 goals in the La Liga already. Speaking of goals, it is very surprising that we got to see Frenkie de Jong, our third captain, score an assist in yesterday's game versus Mallorca. 5-1 in favor of Barcelona, and the goals were flying in only in the second half. 4 goals in the second half, and it was a brilliant show. Kudos to Lamine Yamal, because this move here has become his trademark move. I mean, how do you think, as a 17-year-old, how do you have so much elite mentality? I mean, it's almost as if an average day for him is like a world-class performance. I mean, he won the penalty that Rafinha converted, and he gave a world-class assist to the same Rafinha to make it 2 goals for Rafinha in that match. And if you talk about Rafinha, he is having a Ballon d'Or season. It's almost as if this performance is going unnoticed, but let us be truthful to ourselves. Rafinha is turning up when it matters the most. And even in the previous game against Las Palmas, he was the one that was able to get the team back on, even though we were not able to win that game. He was the one that scored the only goal, and he was the one that was looking very, very much serious in the game. But then again, 5-1 in favor of Barcelona, and this is very good for the confidence of the team going forward, because Real Madrid play tonight against Athletic Club, and let's see how that goes. They have 2 games in hand, and we have only given the second place in the La Liga a 4-point gap that they have a 2 game in hand, and let's see how that turns out. And also, Dani Olmo was a force to reckon with. I mean, in that number 10 position, he was giving those important runs in the attack that we needed so much, that was lacking in the previous game, because he wasn't present in the game versus Las Palmas, and people were like, oh, he's having some injuries and he's injury prone. But Hansi Flick started him in this game, and he was very much influential. And also, there was something to note. If you observe the game, you would note that our pivot was being tried and tested so that they would fall, because they were carded in the likes of Pedri and Marc Casado. But as we may have it, they were not they were not sent off. And that's very good, because had it been they were sent off, I personally felt like it would have been a different story. But then again, it's all good and we came out victorious. So what's your thoughts on this? What were your thoughts on this game? What do you think could have happened differently? Did you guys at some point feel like the game could have gone in favor of Mallorca, or maybe it was going to be a 2-2 draw? Please guys, do let me know what your thoughts are and let's talk. Cheers.